Okay, so 10th standard students, this video is the continuation of your last video, and this video is exactly related to WTO only. We are in the chapter 3 and we are in the globalization of business, and now we are in the WTO topic. Okay, what is this WTO introduction? We have already completed in the last video. Now we will go with the functions of WTO. Okay, what are the major functions of WTO? So to know this, we have to go through the notes. Okay, so major functions. What are the functions? What is WTO? That we know from the previous videos. Okay, the introduction to WTO. Now what are the aims they are giving? Okay, well, not aims, what are the functions they are performing, we will be knowing in this video. So what are the major functions? The major functions of WTO are as follows: bring into force the trade agreement throughout the world. Bring into existence. Once this WTO was established, they prepared one agreement. Okay, and if you sign that agreement, any country as a member, if they sign, they have to follow all those agreemental issues, or the in that issues, agreemental issues, all the rules and regulations are being provided. We have to, or that country, specific country, have to maintain all that agreemental issues, so that there should not be any business disputes or trade dispute. So bring into force the trade agreement throughout the world. Once any country wants to become a member of the WTO, they have to sign this agreement, and any time if they are not maintaining as per the agreement or as per the rules and regulations, the WTO will cancel that agreement or cancel that license, and that country will be blacklisted, and they are then not able to do the business globally. So globalization for them, it will get stopped. Administering the World Trade Agreement as a mediator. They are the WTO organization that is a mediator. Okay, mediator means two companies are there. Okay, those two companies are doing the business, not two, several companies are there, but I am telling you one example, that suppose two companies are doing the business. Now the thing is that they both have to sign the agreement, so they can't discourage any time the rules and regulations or the agreemental issues what they have signed. Okay, so in between WTO is there, who is regulating the all the rules and regulations. So they are the WTO becomes a mediator with the help of that agreement. They can't abide, if they want also they can't do, because legal step will be taken if it is found that they have done some wrong or mistake things. Stay stress-free and independent trade throughout the world. Stress-free. Okay. Once you know that I am doing a business with such a country who is also under the agreement of WTO. So what happened that time? That country will be very much happy, because he also knows, that country knows that I am doing the business with such a country who can't go beyond the rules and regulations of the WTO, or else WTO will blacklist that company. So my business is safe. Okay, so stress free and independent trade. Okay, if you are under the rules and regulations of WTO, then you can do the independent trade. Means I am having this product, if you want to buy with this price, you can take it, no problem. These are the shipping charges or transport charges, you have to pay. Payment should be get done like this in installment or whatever it is. There also they will make agreement as per the agreement of the WTO. So the stress free and independent business, the business all organizations can do. So they are stress free. Okay. Solving trade disputes that arise among the nations. Okay, there are various nations where the trade dispute may arise. Means it happens mainly with the tax, okay, or import duty. Suppose one country, suppose India is getting something, means importing something from France, okay. Now importing duty, if India, what happen, if India will raise the importing duty, then they have to pay that importing duty, okay. But that time France can go to WTO and they can tell, see, our business is okay, but nowadays India has raised the importing duties, for what we have to incur a loss or our profit will be less. So just do a negotiation, so that if they have made it 100 rupees, from 50 rupees to 100 rupees, please tell them to make it 70 rupees, so that we can also get profit and we both will be in profit for this business, okay. So solving trade disputes that arise among the nations. Among the nations, what happened? Several disputes are there, but this import duty, trade duty, the tax, it's not that I want something and they will give, okay. There are some rules and regulations of the every country, okay, regarding this import duty, export duty, everything we have to pay. Like if somebody is doing a job, what happened, or business, whatever, business, job, anything you are getting paid, not in cash, something which is accountable for the government will, we have to pay tax to government, because that tax is the income of that, of the government, okay. So we can't abide it, but sometimes it is raised heavily, okay. But that time the country, those who are doing the business, they can go, because I told you that WTO is a mediator, that if I have to pay this much of import duty, then what happened, my profit will be less. So please tell them to negotiate regarding the import duties or any other dispute what is happening, okay. Suppose they told that we will be sending 100 units of some material, but they are having right now only 70, okay. But the other country, they are telling, no, we order for 100, you have to give 100. But they are telling that within a week we will be giving you another 30. So this type of, there will be an agreement, you have to send within a week, or else the business deal will get cancelled, and the country who is sending and who is not able to send 100 units but 70 units, and also promise that another 30 units I will be sending in very near future, if you are not able to send, the WTO will tell that then you have to return back the full amount to them, okay. Like that only, these are the disputes, it happens in the business. Like this, several disputes are there. I am telling you one example so that you can understand. Attempt or striving to reduce the taxes in international trade. WTO always consult with the countries regarding the tax, okay. They always attempt to reduce the taxes in international trade. What happened in international trade? What happened? The tax is the main problem, okay. I told no import duty, export duty, okay. So it's not that I will send the money and they will send whatever the ship charge is there. Once that product is coming to our country, they have to pay the custom duty, that is the import and export duty, okay. So that thing, every time WTO consult with the countries regarding this business, that please reduce the charges so that there will be a free trade, not total free, but there will be no stress for the companies to do this business globally, okay. So next is bringing the international trade under legal framework. Bringing the international trade, this globalization is nothing but the international trade, okay, and bringing the international trade under legal framework. There should be a legal framework, means that in writing only there will be, in that agreement the rules and regulations are writing. Any countries who is wishing to join that WTO, they should go through all the rules and regulations. If they think that yes, these are beneficial for us or we can maintain all these things, then only they will go forward and they will sign that agreement. If they feel no, these are 2 points which I am not able to follow it, then they will not sign that agreement, because once you sign the agreement, it is like that you have to maintain all the norms as per the agreement. So they have to do it so that it will be beneficial for all of them. Assistance to underdeveloped nations to get more facilities in international trade. They even assist the underdeveloped or developing country to get more facilities in international trade. If it is a developing country or underdeveloped country, WTO talk with the developed country. If something is they are taking from that developed country, that please impose less duty or some facilities you give, so that they will be able, because they are not a developed country, they are underdeveloped country or developing country, means they are below to you. So give some advantages to them or opportunities to them, so that they can do the business very easily. So these are the main functions of WTO. In the next video we will be discussing, okay, some other points are there. They are the bringing efficiency in production and trade by the utilization of resource effectively. They don't want to waste the resources. Continuous monitoring of trade policy. Not only they have imposed the rules and regulations, they monitor also that everybody is maintaining or not, to increase the transparency of decision making process. Transparency will be there, nobody should get hurt. Okay, if somebody is giving suggestion, they will take that suggestion, and if it is fruitful, they will apply it. If it is not fruitful also, they will tell that if we impose this suggestion, there will be problem like this. So transparency must be there. Cooperation with other international organizations. They do cooperation with other international organizations so that the globalization of business can be done effectively. So with this, we have ended up with these major functions of WTO. In the next video, we will be going with the WTO ends. Thank you.